and welcome back here to our blind first playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. And it is time for us to begin the Trespasser DLC. It is the final, DLC of the third installment of Dragon Age. It's been 10, 11 months in the making. I'm excited to see what this is all about and kind of finish things up. As a preliminary and finisher here, I ran around all over this place, okay? I mean, every nook and cranny I could possibly think of, and I have not been able to find the Inquisitor, again, to give us those little quizzes. I don't know, maybe after we activate the DLC, it'll be the final thing. I don't know, so maybe I'll do another run around at some point. Nobody seems like they want to talk to me about anything. I did drop off a few things. We're going to keep our clothes and gear mostly the same from what I'm seeing. Maybe we do a little crafting in the middle of this DLC. Maybe not. We're still pretty powerful. I did tint. I used tints for the first time on my gear, on my Inquisitor's armor. So we'll see that when he puts it on. But that said, let's go. Let's go. So I don't know if I'm supposed to find this guy somewhere, if he's hidden somewhere. No spoilers, please. I don't want to be backseated or no. Either we find him or we don't, and then we'll see. But let's go to the War Council. Like, I'm ready for this. I'm so excited. It's been such a journey with you guys. And to see the end of Dragon Age and then go, okay, do I replay it? We have other things on the horizon, too, for the channel and all that. But, man, okay. Here we go. First of all, let's just make sure there's nothing going on over here. Perfect. Orlais. Attend the Exalted Council. Warning. Beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon, 2 years after the death of Corypheus. There is no coming back from this point. With Corypheus dead and the threat of Fade Rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Connections. Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until you are ready. Are we ready? Is there anything else I want to be doing that we don't want to be locked off from? No. I don't care. We're doing it. Attend the Exalted Council. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halimsharal. Thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors, we are ready to depart at your convenience. We would like to gather. Oh, awesome. So this is like the ending. This is a real final DLC. I love it. Don't love our outfits, by the way, too. I know we could argue over that. Aesthetically, It's what we showed up the last time.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy for
Our
that.
real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
How are we going to play this out? I don't know. What's right, what's wrong? We're going to make all types of horrible decisions at the end here. We'll see. Leliana. Is Victoria now? So everything we've done has led to this moment. Wait.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Thanks to you, you stayed busy. It took them long enough. I'll say you stayed busy. I don't want to say thanks to you. I'm not being overly pleasant with her. What'd you do? No, she's fine.
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
This is going to be like, who are the Ferelden ambassadors? I wonder. You mean Leliana? I'll find her. I don't have to say you mean Leliana. No, she is Victoria now, right? She's the Divine Victoria. How has she done so far?
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria is proving to be a woman that few dare to disagree with. She has already won concessions for the Inquisition. You are fortunate to have her support.
Just say croissant for me. Croissant. She just, yeah, I get it. It's like, it's too gurgly. You mean Leliana? You are fortunate to have her support. You mean Leliana. I'm not going to contradict her. I'll find her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Hell yeah. And Duke Cyril, was he the one in the, with the Wyvern Hunt DLC in Dragon Age 2? Or am I there's so many characters, so. The Tevinter ambassador? Which old friends? We'll go with that
Who
first.
has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one.
Okay.
I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall.
Did he?
I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Thom Ranier. And of course, there is the Tevinter ambassador. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship.
Dorian?
I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
And yeah, who is this Tevinter ambassador?
The Imperium sent an ambassador?
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apology somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
I just noticed how crazy this accent is right now. Like she's like throwing in like kind of a French accent, but she's going like this, and it's like there's a Victorian era English on top of it, and there was something else in there, and there was a rolling of the R, which is like either Spanish or I don't know what the hell is going on. Let me know what you think. I'm okay with her, but I know people have been critical of her accent. I heard something funny in here for a minute, so.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
We're out.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may.
Sure.
This Exalted Council. Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
I wish. Okay, our work is done. We're not going anywhere. Our work is done. You would disband? You would disband. I agree. Do I get time here? We're not going anywhere. What do we want? Like, who are the power structures in place that we've left? We've left Leliana to just be ruthless now, sitting here as Queen Victoria Overtop, Orlais everywhere. You would disband? I agree. Our work is done. I'm gonna say we're not going anywhere.
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Depends what role we have.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come.
Do we stay sovereign?
Make a
Separate?
watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
This is a war? Are we gonna have to kill people to keep? I don't know. Let me hear what they're proposing before we get too far into it. So now we get to talk to a bunch of people. Little conversations and then move in. So another Winter Palace episode. Yeah, it is. Speak with the Orlesian ambassador, the Ferelden ambassador. Optional, catch up with old friends. Hell yeah, we're optionally catching up with old friends. Oh, this is going to be great. All right, let's check our map real quick here. There we go. Oh, excellent. So we have all types of running around. We have a question mark. We have some... Is that just for some beer? Are we going to have drinks there? That's what I'm thinking. The potion spots. And over here are Arl Tegan. Perfect. For the Ferelden. He owes us, man. Well, not us personally, does he? That's different people. And Duke Cyril. Vivienne, Cullen, Varric, Blackwall, Cole, Iron Bull, Sarah, Josephine, Cassandra, Wardrobe, notes on palace guests. Let us move forward. Discovered the main plaza. Alright, well, I'm going to do my little circle round. I have to do this the best I can. Hello? Hello? Suppose we should pulse a little bit.
Do we?
Okay. I don't know that, we're looking for stuff. I'm looking for lore and fun little stuff to look at. Oh, here's some loot. Sure. Crumpled silk napkin. A crumpled silk napkin with some words inked in the corner. They're so smudged by wine stains. The only ones still readable are, "There once was a man from Hossberg." Drunk, dirty poem. Well, see, that's exactly what we're looking for. Look at all you guys. You're ready to go. They're ready to go. I don't like it. There's this Leliana, the last few years, Inquisitor. Thank you so much for your kind inquiries. I am doing very well, although I have been quite busy. Selecting new staff for my apartments at the Grand Cathedral has taken me so much longer than expected, and if you wouldn't mind, I would like to borrow Scout Harding for a few weeks to help me find more nugs. Ooh, the Nug Queen. I wish Liliana would have been with us to meet the Nug King. I cannot possibly hire anyone to a permanent position without first observing them in a room full of baby nugs, and all the litters I have on hand are nearly full grown. In any case, I will see you soon at Halam Sharal. Until then, Leliana. Okay, well, she's hardened Leliana, yet she can't hire anybody without knowing that they're good around a bunch of little baby nugs. I think we made the right decision. Oh, we got another one here. Josephine and the last few years. Dear Inquisitor Trevelyan, Commander Cullen has reviewed the soldiers. I have written and received so many letters from the Orlesian court, our birds practically blot out the sun. We are as prepared for this exalted council as we will ever be. I know this past year has been full of formal meetings. Goodness knows I have attended many myself, but this one will truly test the alliances and friendships we have worked so hard to build. If I may offer you any advice, Inquisitor, it is this. Keep a ready smile. And remember we have their attention because we are to be reckoned with. Respectfully yours, Ambassador Montelier. And Cole in the last few years. Did they keep creating new ones? Inquisitor, your suggestion regarding the young man Cole was excellent. He displays an uncanny ability to locate missing people. When hostile forces held our agents and we feared they would be killed if we approached, Cole was able to reach them without being detected. While he has been less useful overall at extracting intelligence, I have learned to trust his instincts about whether a target is trustworthy or malicious. Per your request, I have limited his assistance to rescue operations or attacks on clearly hostile forces. Whatever magic lives in the young man's mind, it would be poorly served by the less pleasant necessities of our work. His remarks about my family, while not germane to the mission at hand, were also greatly appreciated. Yours, Charter. Anything else? Okay, we got those. I love it.
Divine Victoria keeps close counsel on her position.
The Chantry at its best, waiting for the right moment to wedge itself in.
I'm surprised Lord Cyril is on the Exalted Council. He's so sentimental about the Inquisition. The Council of Heralds choose him as their representative. Whatever his position, it has their will behind it.
Nice. Yeah, we are taking our time with this. This is a really neat party so far. Josephine.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later.
We'll see.
Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable.
Absolutely.
The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
What was it? You scheduled a friendly chat? You're still planning. Relaxing isn't your strength. You're still planning, that's what I'll say.
Then why can I still see those wheels turning in your head?
Because they always do.
Work carries a certain momentum. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
That's a good point. Orlais hasn't let me. Orlais isn't that special. I'm going to say that's a good point. Especially if we want to try to keep the Inquisition around, we can't just be like, to hell with these people, to hell with their culture. It's like, of course.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Absolutely. Doing what exactly? I'd love to go with you. I'm going to say doing what, but I'd love to go with her. Mystery evening sounds fun. Anything to put off meetings. Doing what?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
That's fine. I'd love to go with you.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Oh, are we getting all these? I was like, how are we skipping ahead? Is this calm? This is relaxing? What just happened? Is it always this loud? I'm gonna say what just happened.
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I
Didn't we
will
read
lend
about
you
this?
the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
Hell yeah. I mean, we didn't get to see it all. I don't think it's for me. It means more that you did. I'm going to say it was amazing. I'm glad that she took us, she showed us the culture, and has shown us their plays. That's awesome.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery... And they actually set fire to the... Yeah, yes, I truly enjoyed it.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
Yay. Oh, somebody was singing. Let me talk to Josephine one more time.
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any ear-ringing should go away in a day or two.
So basically nothing is like pressing at the moment until we go speak with these ambassadors. So we're just going to keep working through this place. I love it. Let's check out underneath this. I'm kind of methodical because I don't want to like miss things. We'll work our way towards the actual missions towards the end here. So, oh, see, like I'm saying, I don't even know. We're looking around. Ooh, can we tap that? Tap that ale. Where are we going? If there's not some lore... Oh! Oh! What the hell is this? Expensive dog treats. Where's our Mabari? Expensive dog treats. Bone-shaped dog treats baked in a mold. Fancy scrollwork and happy-looking dogs adorn the sides. Smells faintly of ham and excess. I don't know what we do with these dog treats, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, what's up? Alright. Read. The first Grand Enchanter. Man, this is all lore, all talking. This is my favorite stuff of the game. So, first Grand Enchanter Lothair Hardoon was the first leader of the Circle of Magi when it was founded in 1 Age 20 Divine. After Hardoon Harduin, like Bedouin, I think. After Harduin distinguished himself in battle during the Second Blight, Emperor Dracan himself endorsed him for the position. From all accounts, the Grand Enchanter performed admirably, but some speculate Harduin was a second choice, that Dracan had another mage with connections to Inquisitor Emeridin in mind for the job. Tellingly, these debates are based on a half-finished letter to an army captain and the guest list of a party where Emeridin and the Emperor were in attendance. If any proof ever existed, it is likely dust. The idea's merits should be treated as such for scholarship's sake. From a short primer of Orlay's most excellent and inspiring history by Lord Ranier, published in 9th Age 35 Dragon. Okay. But we are all about the art and checking out everything in this place. I'm loving it. Now I see why everybody's like, well, I have a feeling this is gonna, it's not just gonna be hanging out here. There's gonna be more going on. I could be wrong, though. Like, this is stage 1 of whatever happens. Whatever happens here will determine something and have more. There's got to be fighting at some point, too, whether it's here or somewhere else. So, let's go. My gosh. I'll hit, I see the guy back behind me. Oh, read. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 12. Okay, you know what? I got to make a note of that. I've been finding these all over the place, out of order. I don't know which ones we've read, which ones we haven't. So what I want to do is read them all together. Now, I don't know, and maybe let me know, should I do it in one, maybe a live stream where we hang out in the post thing, where we just read all of it and we kind of hang out. I don't know, or we can put it in one of these videos. It's just like, there's 12, that's going to be a lot of reading. And I just felt like it was all getting disjointed, and I'm losing this story. So possibly I'm thinking of doing a live stream after we play through and finish this up, and maybe we'll put it in there. And I just wrote it down, so... Oh. Tell me what you think in the comments as we build up here. More expensive dog treats. Smell faintly of ham and excess. Of course they do. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 14. Perfect. I'm not... You heard me. We know it's what. Wait. What is... What is that? Dragons in the sky. How do we get up there? Hold on. Is there a way to drop down onto that? Parkour? I just don't get it. That's awesome. What's in here? Everywhere we're running through this place, guys. Cassandra in the last few years, Inquisitor. I'm writing to you from the Hunterhorn Mountains, where I was successful in tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius's betrayal, as he was her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she is eager to help rebuild, and she has heard of a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravane. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed. But I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess, I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible. Orlais was little more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentation, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it is almost a home. Cassandra. And I'm hearing... You seal up the breach, the evil is no more. There's a little bit of a song in the background. It's very faint. I'll try to, maybe we'll stand around and listen to it if it's kind of a new one. But it might not be. Is it new or old? Because I thought we'd got them all. Let's see here. Cullen in the last few years. Cullen. Word has spread from Denerim about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives they say are going, it's clearly serious. And the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. Branson's here. His son insists I said "hello, Cull" to this letter. Or I add it. He also insists to be "hello" and not "hello." Your nephew is stubborn. How very familiar. Love, Mia. That always will remind me of the Labyrinth. Like, "Hello, did you say hello?" No, I said "hello," but close enough. You know, that the little worm. For you, if you don't like lore, this might just skip ahead, I guess. I don't know. Vivian and the last few years, Inquisitor. I say that because somebody commented on one of the old videos and they told me, you don't have to read that. And then they said it again. If you're watching, you know who you are. You don't have to read that. And I'm thinking, I start reading more, not less, as the series goes. So this might not be the playthrough for you. Inquisitor, I fear I shall have no opportunity to meet with you prior to the Exalted Council at Hallam Sharal. The colleges and fraternities of enchanters are holding yet another round of elections in a few months, and I must be present to organize everything, or the Aquitarians and the Lucrosians will inevitably be drawn into the most passive-aggressive arguments over the number of ballot boxes and the arrangement of voting cards you can possibly imagine. On the last two occasions when I could not be spared from my duties at the Imperial Court, the isolationists sealed themselves inside the debating area with ice walls, in protest over some insult from a libertarian senior enchanter from Cumberland. I must, of course, convey the continuing approbation of the Orlesian Court, although I have no doubt dear Duke Cyril has already bored you to death with the Council of Heralds' compliments by now. Cordially, Vivienne. Now, I was getting confused with Cyril because we had the whole Winter Palace thing, and it's just so much has gone on. It's all blending a little together. Varric in the last few years. Inquisitor. Greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers in over a month. The Red Lyrium cleanup in the Gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones, eerily glaring at everyone. Yeah, I bet. The city guard celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with lyrics to the effect of "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy, despite, or maybe because of, the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked, coming and going, which only made things worse. And then we had rifts open, and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out of nowhere. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even fewer are happy mining glowing shit from the fade. This is going to take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop by the city sometime. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace. Please, this Viscount shit is boring me to death. Varric. Love the stories. There's, I don't even know. Who's Charter? Different people from all over? I don't know. I'm going to talk.
Well met, your worship. Well met, your worship.
Indeed. Well, I guess we have some lore and some storage. What? Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen me, you have not seen me yet. This is what I decided for aesthetic look. It's, you know, it could be this, could be that. I almost went with like weird green and stuff. I just felt like let's get something that looks good. And then we're not even dressed as it anyway. Iron Bull in the last few years. This will be good, especially, yeah, because he still works for the Canary. Thank you for the information. We've removed the Venatori informant. Ansburg should be safer for Inquisition and Ben Hasrith agents. Enclosed is the location of the ruins Talus discovered, just north of Hallam Sharal. The obvious magical activities suggest that the Inquisition forces are better equipped to determine the nature and magnitude of the threat than our people. So they're still relying on us and having communication. While the Imperium's increased internal struggle aids both the Canary and the Inquisition, we suggest you keep a close watch. Both sides are likely to recruit allies, and Ben Hasrath intelligence suggests that Navarra is already unstable. Excerpts from Ben Hasrath reports. Just to remind us, you know, where his bread is buttered. But we know that. Oh, I could change my... I cannot change. Can I change here? They're not going to let me change. If they will, I'm going to, Day's Vigil. Oh, they let me... What? Do I have all my equipment on me? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, that's weird. This is kind of like home. This is such a big place. Such a long part. Okay. Activity in the Winter Palace. Charter's notes are in an encryption she developed with Leliana over the last couple of years. CM's intentions seem sincere. Agent in Palace at party tonight where CM is attending. VP left notes at a drop, as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest wing of Palace at odd hours. Possible tryst? Madame LV's second cousin is a bard in the employ of Duke WM. Lord WG plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she could have some peace and quiet to herself. Yeah, you never know with people. You know, you see that? That's always the thing, is like, oh, I saw something. Should I let them know? Or say something? It's like, you don't know what they have going on or what agreements. Conduct becoming the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during this exalted council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the imperial court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you are unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, my lord or my lady will suffice. If you are fearful that you have overstepped any unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they are not available, seek me out. Over-imbibing is strongly discouraged at all times. If you are steered into an argument about the Inquisition's politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. If all else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montelier. Well, of course. And finally, Dorian and the last few years, Inquisitor. It was good to hear from you, my friend. For months, I've had only the society of Maveris's fledgling Lucerni party, junior members of the Magisterium, so filled with fire and zeal, and so wildly inept at politics. May keeps a bucket of ice water on hand in case one accidentally immolates himself. Lest I give you the wrong impression, we are making progress, but it will take a great deal of skill to keep the Lucerni alive through the usual schedule of Minrathous scheming long enough to become a real political faction. Fortunately, they do have me. I'm sorry to hear that politics are plaguing you as well. Must be something going around, like a pestilence or an Orlesian fashion trend. Hopefully, Josephine can diffuse the Ferelden outcry and persuade the Orlesians to stop circling you with a collar and leash. You know she did always love a challenge. I'll find an excuse to make a trip south soon. We should really catch up in person, don't you agree? Dorian, I do agree, Dorian. You know, when I think of him, I think, like, I trust him in so many ways. He pulled us out of the time loop. You know what I mean? Like, the way he shows up and takes care of business, it's like, I don't know how we can go against him. Is there anything else for you, Charter?
Well met, your worship.
I believe we are. Is there somebody above me? No. Somebody... What am I... Around the corner? Ooh, yeah, around the corner. There we go. Oh. More dog treats? What is up with these dog treats? If I don't find an expensive dog for these expensive dog treats, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, we might as well. Let's go through it. Storms of Temptation. This tattered novel bills itself as a sweeping romance on the 8 seas by Danelle Mithril. The cover shows a dark-skinned elf with long platinum hair hanging by one hand from the mast of his ship, a dagger in his teeth, a woman in an elaborate mask, low-cut dress, and almost as much hair as the elf, gasps up from the base of the mast. The elf is glaring at a tanned and chiseled human pirate, grinning as his vessel pulls alongside the elf's ship. For the first elven captain in the Antivan Navy, Kyle Zebulon's inaugural assignment was a routine trading mission down to Wycombe. Little did he know that the fiery Amethyst Couronne, a passenger he picked up in the free marches, was heir to an enormous fortune. A fortune Ravani pirate Prince Elrado Huracan would do anything to get his hands on. Unable to resist Amethyst's pleas for help, Kiel found himself racing to get her back to Val Royeaux, even as the ferocious Huracan pursued them, and their passions ensured the Eight Seas would never be the same. There's a note scribbled on the inside cover in dainty handwriting. If found, please return to Lady Yvette Montoyer. I love it. Of course. Who else was into that stuff? Somebody. Oh, what do we find in here? Another bone. Are we... Is this just about us finding all of them? Seems weird. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 13. Thank you. Like I said, all out of order and all crazy. You know, before we come over to this guy... Wait. What the hell was that? Oh, sometimes the orange dots stay on, even after you've seen it. I want to see what's going on in here. Discovered the foundry. Wait. First of all, what was that? A pair of paddles. A pair of small wooden paddles with leather grips, used for some manner of leisure sport. Presumably. So we can craft weapons. Of course, we could tint our armor. Our golden nug, our modified armor. Okay. Did I not just loot this? Okay, well, let's go back and have our conversation before we push forward too far here. Who do we have? Oh, first of all, let's look. There's some music about the... You can read it. I'm not going to read it yet. What? What are we looking for? Just to see that little village down there? Okay. It's Cassandra. Of course. Please, let's hook it up.
Oh.
What?
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
You seem distraught. Should I not be here? You seem distraught.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Okay, how are things going? What's going on? What's happening? I think we look good right now. We look better than we did.
The last 3 years have been a joy. I cannot have asked for more love or a better friend. But to take such a drastic step, despite all the consequences or how it would appear,
To get married?
I fear what it might do to us. Do you not feel the same?
Is she proposing? I suppose so. I'm confused. We should start over. Tell me what you're...
Maybe I should leave and come back. I think I missed the beginning.
I see what's up.
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage. You are here to propose, are you not? You're not here to propose. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Okay, right. Well, Varric told you that? You mean so much to me. Flustered looks good on you. Did you mean all that? Right away. Maybe we should get married. Screw what Varric was playing around with. Why not?
Now that you've brought it up, maybe we should get married.
Aw.
Perhaps one day. It will be a truly romantic proposal, and I will act very
Come on.
surprised.
There's no one day. Just
What
do it
comes
now.
next will not be easy for either of us, but you do not have to fight for me. I am not going anywhere, not even if the Maker himself tries to stop me. Believe that. That is all I meant to say.
That's very sweet. I loved that one. That was sweet. I'm gonna say hi one more time.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Aw. Well, so yeah, we'll see what happens, but I get it. I get it. Okay, so let's work our way back over here. We looked at our look. What was what was the potion in here that I missed? Oh, upgrade potions, equip potions, and read. We found the tinctures. Oh, chapter 17, got it. I'm skipping off of it quick. I don't even want to read it yet. Notes on palace guests. A collection of servants' notes on the guests attending the Winter Palace. Countess d'Avory wants a stateroom set aside for 3 to 5 in the afternoon for her daughter's harp practice. Must have windows on one side and a balcony. If she proposes a recital, refer her to the Seneschal. Duke Pierre Poney wants to entertain Ferelden relatives, a barrel of whiskey and 3 wheels of cheese to be delivered to his quarters this evening. Ban Wharton, his bed should be made up with linens, not silks. Sarah Litstone complains an old wound in her left leg is making itself felt. Move her to the ground floor. Lady Galatée, a duelist, has requested a sparring partner and a suitable practice ground. And Lord Gilderay to be woken at 8 by a maid on even days, a page boy on odd days, don't ask, with a fresh pitcher of water and 12 sprigs of lavender on a peach-colored towel, don't ask, carrying these items in silently without making eye contact with his lordship, placing them on the divan, clapping twice, then leaving without a word. Do not ask. A very, the hard rider there, that's what that is. All right. So we came through here. I had skipped that. We've talked to that person. I'm going to try to not miss anything I can help. I'm just trying to see, is there any reading in here? I do not believe so. I'm going to work around the back edge here. Yep. And then we will work towards the middle again and into... Man, this is a lot of stuff. Let's get this one. Wager notes. Notes carried back and forth by runners, covered in different handwriting. What do you say, gentlemen? 3 days before the Inquisition sees sense and aligns itself with Orlais, properly this time, M. Nonsense, Marcel. Ferelden is here for blood, a day before they either demand it outright or threaten war on us if they do not get it. L. The Divine will intercede. She must. Victoria and the Inquisition are too closely connected in everyone's eyes for her not to interfere. A. You have great confidence in the Chantry, Elaine. M. 1,000 royals worth of confidence from each of you if the Divine settles the fate of the Inquisition. A. Done. 1,000 from each of you. You, once the Inquisition, accede sovereignty to Orlais and the Council of Heralds. M. You two will beggar me. Leonard, are you out? Don't be ridiculous. 1,000 royals and the Fereldans getting their way after all. So they're all betting on what's going to happen here. Right, I get it. Okay, I'm seeing this. Is that just the nug thing? Yeah, I believe that's the gold nug. Okay. What do we got here? Oh. Is this a buy-sell? What do we got? Oh, nice little store. What is that? Another dog treat. Like, are we going to have to get past a bunch of dogs at some point? What do we buy-sell here? The clasping... What the hell is the clasping maw? 166,000. A unique greatsword. Whatever made this weapon, its flesh appears to be alive. It could be an abomination's blood magic, a spirit twisted into physical form, or some other affront to the maker. It unleashes. I do not know what to call it. An energy that tangles foes together. The power thrills right up your arm. I'd cast it back into that cave I found if the thing weren't so useful. Final entry in an anonymous journal. Well, I'm not going to use a greatsword yet. Chance to bind enemy with evil eye. 40%, 6% heal on kill. That's amazing. But that's not for us. What do we got here? Oh, a Felindaris. All types of stuff. Very good. Elfsut. I like that it's all different. Dragon Scales. Infinite. Wyvern. Nice, nice. Anything else? This is fun to look at. Dragon webbing, more and more and more. Infused Varantium Samite. I just have to look. This is crazy. Dragonbone, Silverite Stormheart, Dawnstone. I'm just seeing like the better stuff, I think. What else we got? So that was just a single staff. What do you say, merchant? Nothing? You say nothing. What about... Oh, is there one right here? Intense Vitar. Let's see here. Defender Belts. Amulet of the Warrior.
Oh, yes.
Tactician's Renewal for... Yeah. Bunch of rune stones and stuff. Just had to check out, man. Okay. Let's go talk to our, to Thom. Actually, let's read first. Blackwall in the last few years. An excerpt of a report bearing the seal of the Grey Wardens found among Inquisition files. Thom Ranier. Participated in Grand Tourney. Former captain of Orlesian army. Known for murder, treason. Also known for impersonating a Grey Warden. Warden Constable Blackwall, Val Shevin. Member of Inquisition. Played role in defeat of Corypheus. Status. Recruited. Joining. Survived. Well, now he's a real... He's legit now. Assignment. Free Marches. Vinmark. Mountains reporting... Vinmark Mountains. Reporting to Warden Studemeyer in ongoing investigation of Weimar Prison. Dude, what's up, man? Thom, be a little nicer this time. He made it through. Now he's a warden, so...
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't going to show.
I would have let you know, so you chose to break things. You wanted to talk?
You wanted to catch up?
And Geralf strolls up, hands filled with ripe squashes, and says, "Sir, I must report that it was an utter boondoggle."
Whatever, Thom.
Maybe you had to be there.
Maybe. This new life suits you? I doubt that. Probably. I'll say this new life suits you. You seem in good spirits.
It's good to see you fitting in.
It has its warts, that's for sure. But this life feels right. Like it's where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Though I'm not sure what to think of this council. The Wardens will be missing me. But they aren't going to keep me away from a friend who might need my sword arm.
I'm ready to murder, he says. Maybe you should stop. That's not much of a sword arm. Let me try.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can
That's
do
cute.
better.
And that was that. Why not, though?
Inquisitor.
Back to our good old Inquisitor. Very nice, guys. Now, I haven't worked up to the middle here. Okay, so this building here, I think there's a few heads floating around in it. What do we got? Coal. Well, we've already talked. Let's do our reading before our people.
Dragons in the sky, the fighting
yes.
has begun. Shadow versus
Nice.
light, who will stand when it is done? Magisters in fright, his destiny it calls. Inquisitor, your hand will reprimand before he falls. Now are the days of wine and gilded arms. Now are the days when magic is reborn. Seal up the breach, the evil is no more. Once and for all, we close the darkened door. Peril in their eyes, the battle has begun. Death becomes the ashes of the evils yet to come. Inquisitor's delight, a destiny it shines. Magister, your ancient hand is broken in the light. Now are the days of wine and gilded arms. Now are the days when magic is reborn. Seal up the breach, the evil is no more. Once and for all, victory is ours. Darkness never ever rise again. Darkness never ever rise again. Dragons in the sky, the fighting has begun. Shadow versus light, and who will stand when it is done? Magus is in fright, his destiny it calls. Inquisitor, your hand will reprimand before he falls. Now are the days of wine and gilded arms. Now are the days when magic is reborn. Seal up the breach, the evil is no more. Once and for all, we close the darkened door. Darkness.
I'm going to walk away for a minute. I was running around earlier, and I'm not sure if she's supposed to have a loot going. You know, sometimes I don't know. Same thing, like, but sometimes it kicks it out. There's little glitches and stuff. But that was beautiful. That's amazing. I just love it. So I'm going to move on now. We're going to. She's repeating. Did we get that? Oh, I clicked on that, but I didn't read it. Hold on. Okay, well, I had to reload it real quick so that I could get this. What were we trying to read? The Gildan Horns drink menu. I guess that was it, because I had no idea which one it was without trying to record or rewind or who knows. By the way, it sounds like the loot actually kicked into the lady, so who knows? We'll just take what we can get. The Golden Nug, an effervescent white Seleny wine with a dash of West Hill brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice, muddled with raspberries and a sprig of a royal elf fruit. The Hissing Drake. A bold mix of cinnamon-infused whiskey, dark Lomerin rum, and Hiral's Lava Burst, not meant for the faint of stomach or heart. I'm getting thirsty. Benediction, Prophet's Laurel Gin, served with a wedge of lime and a thimble of golden scythe. There's a lot of these. The Emerald Valley, made with a spirit distilled by Chantry sisters in Leeds from over 70 herbs and flowers, topped by egg white foam dusted with nutmeg. A Night of Shame, our sweetest Antivan port, with a dash of chocolate bitters and a twist of orange, served in a flute of chilled Syralt glass. The Randy Dowager, which we've read that one, haven't we? Rumored to have been concocted by the editor of Orlay's most scandalous periodical herself. A tall glass of abyssal peach liqueur and fresh cream, garnished with sugared rose petals and served on a silk handkerchief with a scandalous rhyming couplet inked on it by the bartender. That's really funny. Okay. What else we got for reading here? I see the bull sitting behind the bar. Sarah's past and now things. Lost another book. Stop leaving them at places. Below are journal entries by Sarah. Also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again. Less stuff. More things. People things. Too many Val-some things. Name less stupid or lay. Last Jenny checked in, wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. It's traveling again, and again. Been here before, we're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace, never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Cullen. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my Skyhold clothes. Scratched out. Piss. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna. Dagna silhouetted by an explosion. Bees and exploding bees. Man, there's a lot here. Ranier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still beardy. Josie is best here. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They'll never call in everyone. Leliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisition is in trouble. So many words to say nothing, like one of Varric's books. They better tie it one day. Cassandra needs it on the regular. Aw, that's very sweet. Well, we're trying to tie it. So we have her. We'll oh, wait, what was that? Rotate. Strength +2. The hell was that? Okay, well, how are we doing here? We've been over to this building, have we not? We have. This was the potions. That's Cassandra down here. Why her face is still lit up. It's fine. All their faces are lit up. It's just gray if you're on the wrong level. I get it. All right, Cole. I'm loving this. So much fun.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments. Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Thank you. Nicely done. What was that for? Why did... Yeah, I'll ask him. What were you thinking?
Did you want the table?
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, yeah. Is that our singer there?
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Aw. Is he ready? They are. Oh, I'm happy for you. You didn't play with her mind? I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
I love it.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Super, super sweet. The gilded horn. Is she right there? Just aw. Aw. Oh, she's playing with him and for him? What song are we going? Hold on. She gonna start singing?
A soldier, a savior, a hero,
Listen for a second.
leader, inquisitor, fought for our souls. A battle, a breach, the one we beseech to protect our lives and our homes. Now, how do we follow? The battle is all but won. Peace can't last forever. Guard us from what's to come. Inquisitor, take your breath. A soldier, a savior, a hero, a leader. Inquisitor fought for our souls. A battle, a breach, the one we beseech to protect our lives and our homes. Now you shall follow.
So good.
The breach is all but closed. Light can't last forever. Guard us from darkness to come. The soldier, the savior,
I love it.
the hero.
I'm gonna call it there though on the song. We're gonna pop in here. We're gonna talk to Sarah and Bull, two of my favorites. And guess what? We're gonna do it all in the next episode.